Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Hardcore Explosives Only. I'm Isaacs, this is our protagonist, Hardcore Pete, and here we are at Big Mountain doing the Old World Blues DLC. Today, we are going to head over to X-8, because we have the sonic emitter upgrade. That's like really important to get done early if you want to explore, to get the force fields out of the way, and then we got high school horrors as well. Make sure we're not getting jumped. We did come past here, so should... Well, that looks mildly horrifying. Is that name readable? No, but that's basically a bit of brain in a jar. Not the first bit of brain in jars we've seen in a Fallout game.
Didn't you hear me coming? Now I have to fight you. Bloody fight.
Alright. Yeah, we'll take all that. That's usable. Oh, this is a fun little thing. I don't know if I can use it yet. Oh, here we go. Splice a lobotomite and a robot.
Who am I? I feel different, awake, alive for the first time ever. What is this strange new world around me? What does it hold in store for a dreamer such as myself? No!
Hilarious yet also sad. But the weird thing is, right, that created a robo-brain out of a robot and a lobotomite. The lobotomites have had their brains removed, so where'd the brain come from? That is something to think about. I mean, I know a traditional lobotomy doesn't full-on remove the brain, it just, you know, puts a spike through the frontal lobe. Although they made it clear, very clear, at the very least, my brain has been fully removed. And they said brain extraction technology has been standard at Big Mountain. I mean, obviously I'm probably thinking a bit too much into this, but it's also fun to think about. Always good to have some more microfusion cells. Huh, random lobotomite.
And who gets to clean up all this blood? Me, that's who.
Okay, so yeah, see? There are actual straight up brains. So unless this is where their brains came from, they just have them prepped ready to go. I can't get in that way. It's Gabe. Or just a cyberdog in general. EM pulse wave module on loan. That seems weird, because an EMP is an electromagnetic pulse. So it's weird that they've got it saying EM pulse wave. Why not just EMP wave? Eh, whatever. The X-13 facility has loaned us their EM pulse wave module prototype for the sonic emitter for use in our data retrieval test simulations. The module allows the sonic emitter to disable certain force fields. Oh, that's what we're looking for. Do not allow test subjects to leave the X-8 facility with this module. Even though it won't work outside of Big Mountain, it's a security nightmare. Thank you all for your attention to this matter. Dr. Adam Figs, MD, PhD, DMV, DDM, DD, Test Supervisor. Oh, DVEM, not DMV. It'd be weird if it was DMV. Department of Motor Vehicles. Project Burke and Project Hare. Oh, Project Burke and Project Hare. Yes, Project Burke involves what some less science-minded individuals might call grave robbing. Yes, we're forced into this due to budget cuts. No, none of the senior staff uses the bodies for anything else. Finally, in regards to the rumor of that Project Hare engages in liquidation operations against non-military targets to procure research subjects, I will not dignify them with a response. Any other questions? Adam Figs. Definitely some shady shit going on here, and a important reminder to myself. While programming the new residential cyberdog model to retrieve objects thrown by human beings for purpose of enjoyment, I accidentally used an audio sample recording of its bark as the object to be fetched. The cyberdog has now become attached to the sample and displays signs of aggressive tendencies when I attempt to recover it. I have left it in the residential reconstruction area until it is needed. I believe the cyberdog has buried it. Dr. Gail Richardson, PhD Test Engineer, X-8 Cyberdog Project. So, an audio log of the dog's bark. That is one of the sonic emitter things. Anyway. X-8 test terminal. Let's get this show on the road. Enter institutional data retrieval, basic test. For this test, you must use any means necessary to retrieve 3 student files from an average high school. It's a bit hard to read. Basic security protocols have been activated. Success, failure, security measures. Okay, yeah. So I just gotta get it. Get it, got it, good.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros. You know me as the head chief first researcher of Labs Z9 and Z14. There I fought valiantly to preserve rattlesnake DNA and put it right where it belongs, in the husk of another feared predator. Oh, and the tarantula hook. Can't splice enough, I always say. Especially if you can make a magnificent cazador. Enough about me. It has come to my attention that many of you seemingly innocent children have been subverted by red propaganda. This is a most serious matter, requiring the most serious of detentions. Can you spell detention? I'll tell you how I spell it. Death tension. Commie pinko traitors. Oh! Now I will send vicious cybernetic cyborg dogs through the corridors to weed all you traitors out. They will sniff out which among you have chosen the commie path. Especially you, Betsy Bright, who turned me down to the high school dance so you could smoke with Richie Marcus. All monitors will also be vigilant. Step outside during class, and they'll make sure you make a speedy jump back to your desk. Hold your urine and wait for the proper bathroom break time.
Okay, I can't do anything with that. So, if you didn't catch that, Dr. Boros is responsible for the creation of not just the Night Stalkers, but fucking cazadors. Oh man, does that guy need to die. And I'm getting hurt a lot. Oh, dealing with these cyber dogs might be a bit of an issue. Add them out of doctor's bags. I'll smash down the cola. Might be worth it to go to a slightly smaller explosive size. Ah, here we go. Now, if you'll notice, these things that I had bumped up to 90 previously are now actually at 85 because I swapped out the skilled perk that gives a +5 to everything for the hoarder perk. So, all my skills have received a -5 to them. That's okay though. That is okay. Actually, the first one I should focus on, obviously get explosives back up. Be silly if I didn't. Repair. target. And yeah, cool. And yes, I am still wearing power armor, so being stealthy is kind of null and void. Richie Marcus midterm grades. F minus, F minus, science, F minus minus. Ball lover. Dr. Boros is also somebody that clearly cannot let go of the past. He's got so many issues with Richie Marcus that it's kind of pathetic. Like 200 years on and he's still obsessed with his high school. When you get the thing that gets rid of the force fields, you can get rid of that and make that turret drop. Oh crap, where'd you come from? Yeah, you make that turret drop. It's really funny. And now, Proton Axe. Yeah, look at that value. 2200. They are worth a lot. And these guys are just running around with them most of the time. Student records. Sherry O'Bannon. Oh, that's her schedule or something. I don't care about that. Do we have, yep, some Nuka-Cola and Sunset Sarsaparilla. Oh. Annoying ass dogs. Can't get through that way yet. Yet. Oh, Jesus, where'd you come from? I'm really not paying attention. Oh well, moving right along. It's just straight up American high school. Okay. Oh, this is... Turret control terminal, is it? Yeah, no. One bottle cap. Seems more often than not that I did that close. Like that close to the starting point that I feel like I don't even have to move them half the time for pick locking. Why are there so many drugs in a high school locker cabinet thing? Cupboard. Wardrobe. Whatever. I mean, I know this isn't a real high school, but still.
Did you hear me, Betsy? Richie likes balls.
See what I mean, man? He's got some real issues with that Richie Marcus and Betsy. Like, I get it, you know, high school's not great for everyone, but to build your entire test career, like, he made it so ridiculously obvious. He wasn't even subtle about it. And then some more dogs that just cheeky spawn in. Hey. That's okay. And that's level 1 of the test done.
You got to the residential test. This is really Boros, by the way. Hello again. None of us thought you would get this far.
Well, that's encouraging. Thanks, Boros. More just brain stuff. That's the Cyber Dog Gun 9000 or something. I'm sure we'll eventually pick up a gun. If I'd had the high enough gun skill to do the gun check when I initially spoke to them, they would have given me one of those, but I didn't have it. There we go, observation terminal. Oh, there we go, the K9000 Cyberdog gun sealed. in X-12. We've had another unfortunate occurrence. While attempting to destroy Mr. Harris's trauma harness, the disaster control team member carrying the gun slipped and fell, dropping the weapon. Unarmed, the team had to flee and seal off the lab. Unfortunately, your K9000 Cyberdog gun prototype was sealed inside of X-12. X-12 request for assistance. Okay, so yeah, this just basically repeats. We've had a small issue with one of our Y-17 trauma harnesses. Sadly, a member of the X-12 research team choked on a buffalo gourd seed and died while working late last night. For some reason, his Y-17 trauma harness will not shut down. In fact, it has begun malfunctioning and causing the late Dr. Harris to attack other employees. Do you have any prototypes you could lend us as a means to help stop it? Assistance granted. I'm sending over the K9000 Cyberdog gun. It should do the trick. Let me know if there's any questions. Okay. So yeah, that just helps illustrate what we saw over at the medical facility last time, that those harnesses just kind of keep going when people die in them. What? A bunch of cyberdogs? Playing poker?
They're dogs, and they're playing poker!
Sit, stay, kill. This DLC, really capitalizes on the Wild Wasteland trait. It is an absolute gem.
The residential test. Wasn't that shut down
to the
for
open
some
and
reason?
identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens
Yes, the residential test
have nothing
area
to
was
fear.
shut down. Remember what we
Put
read?
down your weapons and submit to authority.
You should be dead. Why aren't you taking damage from that? I don't accept that. You should be taking damage. Better. Let's use the plasma ones. I haven't used plasma.
Oh, yes! My pet, Gabe! I'd forgotten about the old boy.
Engaging hostile target.
Marvelous experiments I'd done on him back in Higgs. Gabe, you're about to have your favorite treat. A visitor. Won't that be nice? Don't. Don't, please. Gabe would bark and snarl and bite whenever anyone came to visit. That's why I replaced his legs with spare parts and fed him a steady diet of psycho-laced dog chow.
You were literally feeding him a drug called Psycho. Oh, man. Yeah, this guy. He just poked and prodded and pulled at all the living things and added on mechanical bits and stuff without any real care for what he was doing. Like, he basically, he's created all the different cyberdogs. He created the Cazadors and the Night Stalkers. He's a real mad scientist.
Gabe, I am sorry I put your brain in a bowl, boy. Oh, who's a good boy? You are.
Okay, so that's the residential test area. Gabe's down there somewhere. Oop, dog and lobotomite splicing experiment holotape. So we can go back to that splicing machine and try and splice a dog and a lobotomite together. Who knows what'll happen then. X-8 observation terminal. That's a lot. Shipping department, we've just received the latest shipment of dogs for the Cyberdog experiment process, but, well, frankly, I think our supplier screwed us. The animals must be basically feral. Every time we get close to the shipping kennels, they let out the most god-awful hissing and, well, rattling. Rattling is the only way I can describe it. Please advise, should we open the kennel or just send them back? Hissing and rattling. So dude, sent them Night Stalkers. Please advise. So at Dr. Richardson's request, we opened one of the kennels from our latest shipments. The dog inside, and I use that term very loosely, appeared to be suffering from a truly horrendous case of mange, and upon being released, it immediately attacked, killed, and attempted to swallow whole Specialist Acres. Luckily, the situation has, for now, been at least contained itself, as SPC Akers was a very large man and the creature choked itself to death. Sounds like an SCP, not a SPC, but yeah. Does anyone know anything about the shipment? Please advise. Shipping department in lockdown. In light of the large number of fatalities due to the latest shipment of experimental test subjects, the shipping department is going into lockdown. I give you my personal assurance that as soon as this plague of monsters has been dealt with, I will work overtime to get your deliveries to you in a timely and effective manner. As I am currently the only surviving member of the shipping department, however, there may still be some delays. Until then, Dr. Callis in X-13 has a pass card for the area. Skippy, sole survivor. Regarding shipping department lockdown. In our last supervisor meeting, we discussed the possible benefits of the small shipping accident. We are considering studying the unexpected specimen's behavior by releasing them into our test area before removing them from the X-8 facility. The shipping department will remain in lockdown until this decision has been reached. Okie dokie. I've gotten a few quest updates, so I need to check where I'm at on all that. Initiate the residential Cyberdog guard test in the X-8 test terminal. Okay. Begin advanced institutional test at X-8 terminal. Find the key to the X-8 terminal. Sonic emitter EM pulse wave upgrade required. Activate institutional data retrieval at X-8. Okay. So I need to go back and do that one. So I just came out here for nothing. Well, 2 stim packs. Alright, ooh. Dripping glowing stuff. Delightful. Delightful. I can't go that way. Just go to the exit, I guess. Okay, so I didn't, like, fully waste all my time. Yeah, they wanted me to go around the long way. That's lame. Long way sucks. Stim pack. So I need to do that one again. This one's the kennel. Alright, so we'll do this one. The parameters for this test are currently incomplete. Beware of dog.
Now, let the intruder have the sonic emitter schematics. Klein wants her, all right, boy? Let the intruder dig it up wherever you buried it.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that. Gabe is just a big-ass cyberdog.
Down, boy. Stop it. Gabe! No! His Cyberdog atomic core! It's active! That means an exceedingly imprecise countdown to critical failure in 10. Boros, why the hell did you install an atomic core? It'll blow when we reach 1, right?
9. All will be fine.
7. Yes, 7. 6. Halfway to destruction. Measured in clicks.
5 by 5. Someone's coming in line.
Okay, now we do that test again, I'm pretty sure. Abnormal readings, caution when entering. Yeah, that's because the whole place got blown the f up. Poor Gabe. But now we just gotta find where he... Yep, Gabe's digging spot, Sunset Sarsaparilla. There's a couple of these. Oh, there we go, the audio sample of Gabe's bark. We read about that on the terminal. You have found a recalibration file for the sonic emitter. Take it to the jukebox sync to recalibrate the sonic emitter for new effects.
You're no match for science.
Gabriel's bark audio frequency sample has been uploaded to the think tank. Yep, there we go. And now I'm under attack.
Sting them in the name of war. Oh, this is Mobius. Robo-Scorpion, attack!
There we go. Oh, okay, I guess that one was completed. Alright. Moving on to the advanced...
Time for violence. You won't escape me.
Apparently it's time for violence. Well then. He wants violence? Fine. We're gonna pound out Sunset Sarsaparilla. And we're gonna start dropping just pulse mines. Because these guys are slow. I mean, they were crippled, but yeah, slow. X-8. Enter institutional one, advanced test. For this test, you must use any means necessary to retrieve 3 student files from an average high school. Utilize the field disruptor capacitance. I'm not sure that's a word. Capacitance module for the sonic emitter to better navigate the area. Protectrons and basic security protocols are in effect, blah blah blah.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros.
Ah, there we go. Attached to this message is the data collected in regards to the blah blah. Okay. Alright, little cyber dog. Hey, hey, rude. Machine head perk. Cool. What was that for? Destroying 50 machines. Nice. And level up. Oh!
Scanning for hostiles. Do not be alarmed.
I kind of just... I just clicked and kind of punched the dog. Thank goodness this isn't a challenge run, and I'm not even sure I made contact with that punch. But I blew him up in the end. I kind of didn't even realize I was out of grenades. I was just trying to throw another grenade, and I punched him instead. Oopsie.
This proceeding.
How are you not dead? Why are you not taking damage? You should be absolutely have taken some damage from that. Okay, you're gonna be a loser. And now you're at 0 health and you're still alive. Oh. Okay, seriously, what? No, like legit, he's at 0 health and it's still alive. What the? And now it's at full health. What the hell is going on? Okay. Now it's at... Okay, I'm losing this battle. New Vegas is New Vegasing, so I'll just get this and move right along. Well, that was just messy. Messy, messy. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just punch that down.
This area clear. Proceeding with search.
Today, the cafeteria will be serving nothing. Because I didn't build one. No cafeteria, no bathrooms, no swirlies. No chocolate pudding left in the chairs of brilliant minds. What are you going to do now, Richie Marcus?
Wow, so no cafeteria and no bathrooms. Yeah, see, free turret kill. Like I said, that Boros guy's got some real hang-ups that he needs to get over. Retrieve student records, Sherry O'Bannon, blah blah blah.
This area clear. Proceeding with search.
Oh, I thought that wasn't empty for a minute. I was gonna be like, wait, what? They refilled the Nuka-Cola? Just have a couple of stim packs. I should probably put this on my hotkey. Medical supplies. Oh, that's just another way. Nice and slow. Because I'm crippled.
School is a sacred trust. Even though I am a long-ago graduate of this hated facility. Now I see its worth, and see it was corrupted by fraternities and girls. Yuck.
Serious issues. That grenade, oh, it like hit there, but actually made it there, but then rolled. It was just, still got the kill. I think there's a couple more.
Warning. Hostiles in area.
Yes, I am very, very hurt. Don't worry, we'll go back to the doctor. We'll definitely got to go back to the doctor. That's another reason that I got the auto dock online instantly, right away. Cool, Nuka-Cola victory gone. Stop! My armor condition is very low. Ugh. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm done dealing with cyber dogs. I mean, there are more cyber dogs running around all over the place, I know that, but still, let's do something else. Robots. Or lobotomites with guns. You know, range stuff. Anyway, I think... Okay, so we still gotta find the key to the X-8 kennels. Sonic emitter upgrade required, okay. Okie dokie. You want me to do exit? Oh wow, there's... So I only just now got out of combat for that level up. That's kind of cray-cray. I just said cray-cray again. God, I fucking hate myself. Kind of want to put 4 into speech, because that just feels really clean there, but... And then... yeah, why not? Now, Pack Rat, definitely good. The other one that I wanted to get at level 30, Burden to Bear. The Wastelander with the most gear wins, or at least survives. You can now carry an extra additional 50 gear that stacks on Strongback. It's basically another version of Strongback. I will get that next time, because for right now, I got a lot of smaller stuff on it, like the grenades and everything. If I get Pack Rat, I just want to check my weight now. That has dropped significantly, so that's really good. Oh,
Prepare to be attacked by Dr. Mobius! Oh, that is Mobius! Go, my minion! Sting them in the name of all that is Mobius! Go, my minion! Sting them in the name of all that is Mobius! You're no match for science!
okay, so I think there's probably going to be even more when we step outside.
Well,
Yep.
soon the technologies will be safe.
I see you breathing the cyber dogs of X-8 makes you brave, intruder. It is no use. All cyber dogs are under my command, and they will bite you. Attention, Green Mountain. There's a 95% chance of clear skies interrupted with artillery fire.
I don't care if it's 1%. Getting close will do damage. Oh, come on, keep fucking firing. I'm on low health. I mean, I'm pretty sure I got a quick save right by the door, but still. Woof. Rough. And there's still more enemies, so I won't be able to fast travel, will I? Wait. Oh, so the X8 kennel's over in X13. Right, so we're all good in X8 for now. Can we go? Yeah, nope, didn't think so. Alright, who's the enemy? That was not a bad shot, actually. I'm not too disappointed by that. Okay, now we'll go back to the sink. I'll do some inventory management and healing, because that's very important. Hey, Doc, help me out.
You require some additional services?
Okay, all done. The main thing I did was, to sell off all the stuff that I found there and repaired my armor. Because we got that little notice saying that it was dangerously low. Yeah, it was. It took about 11,000 caps to repair. It repaired it up to 100% though. And that is the Forbidden Zone. The Forbidden Zone Dome. The Forbidden Zone Dome. Like the Dimmadome. Doug Dimmadome. Of Dimmadome Dimmer Stadiums. That's right, Doug Dimmadome. Now, don't think I've forgotten. There was a force field over in this location that we wanted to remove. And yeah, I really should hotkey it at 7, because yeah, my binoculars are at 8. Oh, right, I got rid of fucking energy cell. Oh, I'm dumb. There we go, 1. I didn't think I needed the ammo, so I got rid of that, because I'm so used to getting rid of ammo I don't need. Thank God for the robot there, right? Now then, anything going on in here? Patient log, Y17.
This is Christine Royce, Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel, the Circle. Not going to make it through this. Hope
Brotherhood
someone
of Steel
finds this
symbol.
message. Gets it to the Brotherhood in the West. Tracked a rogue Brotherhood elder, Elijah, here to the Big Empty. Place is more than it seems. There's a crater hidden deep inside. Junkyard of pre-war labs scattered across the crater's surface, all still running, like this one. Elijah's dissecting these centers, one by one. Tracked him to an old Chinese-American internment camp. Survivors, ghouls, have bomb collars. Robots moved in when I tried to intercept him. Elijah sent the camp ghouls against us both, like walking bombs. Got hit by the explosions. Woke up here. Guess the medical robots were programmed to bring wounded victims from the camp to this center. Some kind of autodoc prototype lab. Manned by corpses trapped inside suits that keep them moving. No idea why. Not sure how long I'm going to last. Cut open my head like a lot of the humans I've seen here. Feel strange. Can talk, but can't hack the term. Wait, an explosion outside. Someone's here. Someone...
So more on Christine. If you remember, we found Christine's COS armor, Circle of Steel, the Brotherhood of Steel, here in this location before. And now we've just got an audio log talking about her and Elijah and some other third entity coming up and causing explosions, which is not us.
Oh, Klein, did I mention that my zone is forbidden to you? Mwahaha! So forbidden.
Alright, I want to check out this location. This is Higgs Village that has been mentioned a few times, I'm pretty sure. We can find the right way to get to it. Yep, there you go, Higgs Village. Yep, there's the door. Now this used to be where the scientists lived. It's a little makeshift village. These were the houses that the scientists lived in pre-war, back when they had bodies and were actually still all human and everything. And we can get a bit of insight into some of the characters in here. House 0. There's a Securitron all ripped up. It's the first Securitron we've seen. Now remember, Mr. House built those. Speaking of Mr. House, somebody's got issues with him. I believe this is O's house because he's robotics. Yeah, he's robotics to a point, and he basically hates Mr. House because Mr. House made better robots than him at Robco with, yeah, the Securitrons. And I'm pretty sure it is O's house, not just based on the fact that it's a number 0 on the front of the house, but yeah, the robots, and he hates Mr. House. Absolutely hates him. Audio sample, the giant tarantula. Delightful. Bit of ammo. Yep, that's the same message we got as last time. Big old eye. Alright, moving on to the next house, number 101. It's nice and clean compared to the other one. Still got some actual... That's a lot of alcohol if I ever need to come back for it. Whose is this room then? Klein's, maybe? Yep, there you go. Dr. Klein's Scrubs. So this is definitely Klein's old place, which... Mentats by the bed, a bottle of wine as well, a lot of alcohol downstairs. He might have been a bit alcoholic. Sync project. Oh, the book shoot. Cool, we got a sync project thing. Oh, there you go, Dr. Klein's glove as well. So yeah, definitely. So that's, yeah, that is 101. And that was Klein's. Got 102. Not sure whose this one is immediately. Is it 8, maybe? Actually, Mentats. This might be Mobius's old house. Recipes, skill book, science, nice. And I will say, I don't think it's been explicitly stated yet. Klein, Mobius, Boros, Dala, O, 8. Not their names when they were human. That is something else. Hopefully we'll get into that. Hopefully. But yeah, given how many Mentats, pretty sure this is Mobius's old place. Bump-a-dump-a-dump. Because he loves his Mentats. And that would add up, yeah. 6 houses for the 5 scientists plus 1 Mobius. 103. Bird cages. This is probably Boros's because he likes, yeah. He's the only one that's got a basement, I'm pretty sure. Flower. Because he does science experiments on animals and stuff. So he kept them in cages and did that. Recipe skill book for medicine. Cabinet. I'm pretty sure one of the cabinets in this place has something interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's Boros. $108. Even though there's 6, we skip to 108 with a jukebox, radios, walkie-talkies, and lots of clocks, and more radios. So this is 8s, because remember they said 8 was the sound wave guy. And of course, out of 6, he went and changed his house number to 8. Again, 8 was not his name when he was alive, but, you know, why not? Audio sample, opera singer. Suitcase locked hard. What's in here? Ah. Just pre-war money, but I can sell that. Yep. Sync project jukebox. Cool. Walkie-talkies. Anything in the desk? Filing cabinet. Oh. Take caps. Every little bit helps. Do we have a look in here? I think so. Now I can't tell, but based on how he's got that set up, and based on like with a bunch of different cups and spoons for each cup, and he's the sound guy, I reckon he would have filled them all up with a different amount of water, and he was making music. You know, you tap in the cup with the spoon with different levels of water, makes a different note. I reckon that's what he was doing with those. And last but not least, 104. And by process of elimination, this has got to be Dala, right? Bottles of wine, tool cabinet. Ah yeah, smashed mirrors. And oh yeah, remember what I was saying when we were looking in Dala's room? Look at all the smashed mirrors. She's got mannequins and, you know, a nice wardrobe. Again, smashed. Sexy sleepwear, dirty pre-war business suit. I mean, it should, imagine if that just wasn't dirty, you know. She's got a pre-war business suit. Lots of sexy sleepwear. So, you know, she cared about her sexy time. I mean, even look at the bed. It's a 3-poster bed, apparently. She couldn't afford 4 posters, so it's a 3-poster bed. That's funny. But yeah, that's Dala's room. And as we learn more about each of the scientists, each of those things will become a bit more relevant. Actually, hold on. There's something here? Yeah. Bunch of bottle caps in the fountain. And a super stim pack. Well, why don't we wrap things up by talking to Boris after we've gone and killed his dog, Gabe. Let's go back and see how he feels about that. Dr. Boros.
The lobotomite animal before me. What other terrifying terrors will plague us in our quest for knowledge? Communists? Communist animals, perhaps? Be warned. Attempt to propaganda me. I will shriek as a frightened babe, calling loyal cyber dogs to my aid. Do you comprehend, commie animal?
Animal? Did you just call me an animal?
Yes, animal. Hormones, pores, glands, all wrapped up in skin. Who knows what terrifying secrets lie beneath your epidermis? Scalpels shall tell us your secrets, even if we must cut deep for such knowledge. I was head of my biology class at American High, you know?
Oh, I fucking bet you were, mate. I encountered your pet in X-8 and had to kill it.
So, you put down Gabe. Thank you. A scamp, but really, his highly augmented combat programming could have proved meddlesome. In any event, thank you for putting him down. One less test subject to catalog and sort. Clearly a failure of Doggy's cybo-engineering.
So, who are you and what do you do here?
Before you is the brain of Dr. Boros, head of animology, beastology, and DNA scrambling technology here at Big Mountain. I lay the bones and hearts of animals bare beneath my searing gaze, especially the dogs. I did so love dogs once. Especially Gabe, that rascal. But there are many animals to shape. Industrious cazadors, the happy-go-lucky night stalkers. They are my living, breathing DNA test tubes.
You're responsible for cazadors?
Indeed. Docile, curious, safe, sterile. They are contained here at Big Mountain to preserve DNA and for observation.
Every part of that statement except after the word indeed was just wrong. Yeah, contained at Big Mountain. Those things are all over the Mojave.
No, such creatures are found only here, for research purposes. They would no more be capable of escape than breeding.
I don't think they're sterile, because they breed alright. We've seen baby cazadors and cazador eggs, and...
I cannot expect a lobotomite to understand the careful surgical castrating procedures used in their creation. Perhaps a demonstration of my castrating power would settle your doubts.
Go ahead, you'll probably make me more fertile, or even impregnate me.
Impregnate you? What? Do you want to make me vomit inside my tank? The mere notion makes the edges of my biomed gel crystallize into asymmetrical patterns.
You really don't seem to have a grasp on your own research.
Nonsense! That is what you speak. Nonsense from beyond. I was at the top of my high school class in American high school. I knew facts. I knew figures. I knew data. We would know if our research was flawed. It is not. We never contradict ourselves, so do not even try.
Alright, when did you create cazadors?
In 2000, let's see, carry the 3, then count backwards from the Great Static, or beyond. There were the tarantula debates, and something about hawks, which made it around 2003, May, Tuesday. It was definitely Tuesday. Why are we even debating this? What you ask is of no importance. Mobius besieges us. There are more important things to worry about than data and facts.
So the Night Stalkers were created for what purpose then?
To preserve Coyote. No, wait. The snake DNA was important because the snakes with the rattles were dying out, and... Or maybe it was a bet from Callus in X-8. He had some mountain lion, eagle, condor idea. Bet you can't breed this, he said. Showed him. Then it spliced itself into a coyote, a snake thing, which was eventually successful. Kept that DNA where it belonged. Spliced. Why are we even debating this? What you ask is of no importance. Mobius besieges us. There are more important things to worry about than data and facts.
Okay, so yeah, you really have no idea what you're doing. Never mind, we've spoken enough.
Until next time, then. Provided there is a next time. For any of us.
Alright, because I got a couple of quests talking to him. What exactly... Oh, this is just, yeah, introduce yourself to each of the different doctors, and then try and find any traces of Gabe in Higgs village. Oh, right, if we can find his dog bowl. Let's quickly go and do that. Okay, so here we are. If you come round the back of the house. I totally forgot about that. It's a tiny deathclaw named Stripe. And because of my, I think that's only because of my Wild Wasteland stuff, but I don't think he's any weaker than a regular Deathclaw, he's just small. Thankfully, due to how speed in this game works, because he's smaller, he's a lot slower. Speed is kind of a function of your character's size. You make your character smaller, he's slower. Don't know why, just is. See, it now says Stripe. with the letters Gabe ripped off, so Striper's been living here, but this was Gabe's doghouse, and here's Gabe's bowl. So we'll grab this and head back over to Boros. And here we are, back with Dr. Boros at the think tank.
The lobotomite returns! What insidious plan can it have brewing in its horrid mind? What commie anti-American propaganda will it spew?
You're nuts, you know that? Fucking hell. Is this Gabe's bowl? Your dog from X-8? Gabe?
What? Why, yes, it is. I used to leave it outside his doghouse, chock full of chems, before the cybernetic modifications, of course. And no matter how chemmed the food, he would always eat it, and his tail would wag, even while I... You
Butchered
know,
him
I'm
like a
having the most
monster?
perplexing feeling squiggling through my biogel. I can't quite pin it down.
Guilt? Remorse? Never mind, we've spoken
Until
enough.
next time, then. Provided there is a next time. For any of us.
Okay, I might have to see if I can boost my speech to complete that quest. Alright, I think we'll call it an episode there, having completed X-8, partially, and gotten the sonic emitter upgrade to get through force fields. We still have to go over to X-13 to get another upgrade for it, I believe. The sonic emitter has several upgrades. We also got Dr. Boros's personal quest started, checked out Higgs Village. If we can get our speech boosted up high enough, we might complete it, we might not. Each of the other doctors also have a little quest like that, like we got a quest to introduce ourselves and talk to each individual doctor, and we'll do those over time. I don't want to do them all one after another because that's a bit of a dialogue dump. It's nice to get some explosive action going. But yeah, next time we'll keep going with turning on all my friends, get the other things in the sink set up, all the appliances. There's light switches, there's toasters, there's an actual sink, like one with a faucet that and taps and stuff that gives out water. Yeah, but until then, thanks for hanging out with me and Hardcore Pete, and have a good one. See you next time.